r/AskReddit, what really changes if the US federal government reschedules marijuana as Schedule 3? If it's lowered to Schedule 3, testing positive would no longer be an instant fire. If you had a prescription for it, they could not hold it against you without violating existing laws. Not exactly. Some prescription drugs, even when prescribed, can still preclude you from some specific jobs. For example, CDL drivers, it's up to the medical examiner to determine if what they are prescribed is safe for them to drive on. FAA, nah fam. One small thing I don't think anyone has mentioned yet is all my engineer friends would finally be able to consume a substance that is completely legal in my state, but essentially illegal for them if the company they work for takes federal money. I'm an engineer in Colorado. Never been able to partake because my employers are a national company and it's not nationally legal. A big one people don't think about is traveling with medical on a plane to somewhere where it previously was illegal. It's still going to be federally illegal. Cool states get better, shit states stay shit. We'll need a lot less DEA agents. They are going to put those agents in charge of women who had abortions. You may be able to use a credit card at a dispensary and they could get better access to the banking systems. Not really. Same exact agents, but go after fentanyl and heroin. Hit it hard. Not the users but the dealers and importers. Take on the real bad guys. We get in high, baby. Done. They collect more taxes off registered businesses selling weed. Actually, it should be less. My Canadian weed stock goes up a whole lot. Will marijuana companies finally be able to bank? This is correct and largely the reason for the change. Using the banking system means financial monitoring and taxes are much simpler. And, of course, cash will be safer. The FCA will treat it like other mood-changing medications. Can't drive while taking it? Obviously that's gonna be a nightmare for everyone to figure out, so they'll probably just say F you and ban it anyways, just under a different rule. They did it with Adderall and Ritalin and a bunch of other drugs, no reason to hope they won't do it with cannabis. Refund request for brain cells lost just reading this thread. The dispensaries in CT/New Jersey currently let you use debit cards, but because of fees, it can be like an extra $10. When does it go into effect? It's in the proposal stage, it's a process to be made for it to be in effect. Cancer patients can get cannabis legally nationwide for CINV instead of having to deal with Marinol. This is bit a win. This makes all home-grow drug trafficking and carries wildly hardy felonies. Really bad move. We wanted less cannabis in prison, not more. You'll be able to buy better quality and cheaper weed in Washington and take it back across the border into Canada. Why on earth would you go to WA to buy weed? It's legal in Canada. But so for an individual there's no change. The ATF won't come shoot your dog if you smoke and own a gun because you'd no longer be considered a prohibited person. Big corporations will take over growing. Quality will go down, suddenly there will be additives like in cigarettes. All the small growers will be priced out. This already happens in states that have legalized it. Montana has laws already on the books that marijuana cannot be brought in from out of state, nor can the company be owned by someone who isn't a resident. So the chances of that happening here are fairly slim, but I have seen the corporate thing happening in other states already. We can legally study cannabis. Absolutely nothing. Not for my state at least. One big thing is that weed shops and other cannabis-related businesses can get tax breaks on expenses. And they can start taking credit cards. It's not really a tax break, that implies they get some special treatment. Income from selling illegal drugs is taxable, but ordinary business expenses related to selling illegal drugs cannot be deducted like in a normal business. If weed stops being illegal, cannabis sellers will be able to deduct expenses and will have a much lower taxable income. More relief on the criminal justice system. Bingo. Big money savings for the cops and feds. Fun.
Hey guys, it's Reddit Glitch. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. I just wanted to ask you guys to hit the subscribe button because according to my statistics, 98.8% of my viewers are not subscribed, which I think you should subscribe because it's free and we're going to have a lot more bangers in the future, so subscribe. Again, thanks for watching. Bye.